So who's ready for more coffee?
Oh.
Aaron?
No, thank you, Mrs. Palladino.
Oh, all right.
Here, try one, homemade.
Thanks, but I've just, I've had too much. I'm too full.
And that's really saying something, because this guy has an incredible appetite.
Oh, I love a man with a big appetite. But what's wrong with you tonight, Vincent? All you did was pick at your dinner. That's...
Nick, we've been sitting at this table since 7 o'clock doing nothing but eating. I'm just pacing myself, Mom.
Okay.
Mama, don't pick on Vince. He's a little nervous. They've been laying off people right and left at his office.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. Your job's not in danger, is it?
In this economy, Joe, who knows?
Oh, what's going to happen? With little Joey, Angie can't get back to work right now.
Mama, relax. Nothing's happened yet.
Oh, have a piece of fruit at least. An apple, a peach.
I couldn't. It's late.
Oh, I know, but the drive back will be quicker. The rush hour traffic. It's always rush hour on the expressway. Why don't you take the train? Because I thought the crowds, the noise may be a little overwhelming.
I'd like to wash my hands.
Oh,
You remember the way, Aaron? Aaron, right down the hall.
No, I remember things that happened to me since my surgery. It's the things before that I don't remember.
So sad. Such a healthy young guy.
Great looking, too. Very sad.
Tell me that again. I mean, what are you doing here at this hour, huh?
I stopped by the house.
Yes.
Matthew said you hadn't come home yet, and I guessed you'd still be here.
After I put Lily on the plane, there were some things here that I had to attend to.
Right. She's probably halfway to Zurich by now.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sudden trip. Just like your trip to New York.
Aren't I lucky to have you catching things like Kruger accounting practices? Mwah. I had to send somebody.
And why didn't you send me, since I'm the one who discovered it?
Because I need you here. Are you questioning my business decisions now in the middle of the night?
No. But I do have one more question for you. Personal.
May not get an answer.
You want to join me for a nightcap? Now, don't worry, I'm not expecting a repeat performance of what happened in New York.
Oh, not.
No, we could go someplace quiet and impersonal, like the Mona Lisa. And you can play the big, powerful boss, and I'll play the humble, young, eager executive, kneeling at your feet, begging for any knowledge you might throw my way. What do you say, interested?
Tell Daryl that I want to see him, Mom. Out here.
I think I'll just say goodbye before he gets out
You
here.
stay right where you are. You don't think you're going to drop the bomb that Daryl is Jennifer's father and then just run on out of here, do you? Does he know about this?
Yes. And so does Franny.
Then I want some answers.
Kim? I was looking for Franny. Nancy said she wasn't here.
She said that she had something else to take care of after we dropped Bob off at the airport. She said that she might be late tonight. However, since you are here, I would very much like an explanation of the night that you and Barbara spent together in Rome. I have just been told that you are Jennifer's father.
Yes, this is room number 18. Who is this? I'm sorry, I'm not giving you my name until you tell me who you are. Look, maybe the switchboard operator connected you to the wrong room. Who is it? Who's there?
As the World Turns.
Who's there?
It's me, Franny. It's Hal. Open up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I wasn't here when you arrived. While I was waiting for you, I realized that I had to give Anthony Harper an answer to a question. I didn't want to call through the switchboard here, so I just rode down the road to a payphone. I thought I'd get back in time. I left the door open just in case.
Yeah, I knocked a few times and the door's open, so I just came in. Hal, the phone rang. I thought it might be you calling to say that you were late, so I picked it up.
Who was it?
I don't know. First there was no answer, and then a man asked me if this was room number 18. I said yes, asked who was calling, but he just kept asking who I was, and when I refused to answer, he hung up.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it too much. This motel is very transient clientele. They rent rooms by the hour if it clears it up for you.
Right.
I want you to sit down.
Okay.
There's a couple of machines, 6 or 7 doors down. I get you a coffee,
No,
get you a
that's fine.
soda.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Listen, Franny, before we get into anything, I know that Daryl told you the truth about Jennifer. I know you took it pretty hard.
Didn't think about anything else all the way up here, Hal.
I didn't think about anything else for about a year after I found out.
You know, Hal, I think I owe you an apology. Ever since you left Barbara, I blamed you. I couldn't understand how you could just walk away from a wife that you loved and your own daughter. Of course, now that I know the truth, Barbara is the only person that I blame. But for the life of me, Hal, knowing what I know, I don't understand how you can even give her the time of day at all.
Well, it's real simple, Franny. After I threw away our marriage, after I got over all the hate that I felt for her, after I trapped myself in this undercover work, I realized I still love her. I hope you'll consider that the same could be true in your case.
Kim, please, try and understand. We were going through a tough time. I mean, Barbara thought her marriage to Hal was over. I was trying to deal with the fact that Carolyn was going to be paralyzed for the rest of her life.
I just don't understand how you could have kept the truth from Franny all of this time. How the hell could you have married her?
Daryl didn't know anything about Jennifer until a couple of months ago.
Gavin told me when I had his second trial up in Hillsborough.
You're the one? You are the one who stood by and watched your sister fall in love with this man? You let her plan her marriage to him? You were in her wedding party? And you didn't ever tell her that he was the father of your daughter.
I didn't want the truth to destroy her happiness like it had mine.
You stood by. You let Gavin tell Daryl. You allowed your sister to find out at the worst possible moment. Hello.
Mom, it's Andy. I wanted to explain why I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to Bob.
Yes, we missed you.
Well, Dad called, and he and I wanted to go out to dinner, and Hazel couldn't babysit, so I volunteered. Courtney volunteered, too. She's hitting the books while I'm on bottle and diaper duty.
Consider my love.
Did you hear that? Courtney, I'll let her tell you.
Son, wait a minute. I appreciate your call. Please give Courtney my love, but I have to go right now.
Mom, are you okay?
Say night-night to Aaron, Joey?
Listen, Mom, if Dad gets back early, I'll stop by. Okay. Bye. That's weird.
What?
Oh, I don't know. She just sounded kind of strange.
Well, she's probably just missing Dr. Hughes already. You know, it also could be that they're both worried about Franny and Daryl still being separated.
Well, Bob was considering putting off his trip because of that.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know that Franny said something about broken trust. I just hope they'd fixed it up by now.
You should know what's going on.
But if Franny doesn't want me to, I don't want to...
Everybody knows. And you're like family. All right. It all started with a letter that Gavin Kruger wrote to Franny.
Gavin Kruger wrote Franny a letter? Yeah. Why would she even read it?
Very good question. Anyway, he went so far as to say in the letter that Daryl was responsible for the murder of his first wife.
Are you serious? Well, I don't understand why she would listen to Gavin Kruger. I mean, we know how much he hates Daryl from the trial.
I've asked her that question 50 times. She said that she had doubts about Daryl even before she read the letter. And we both know that if your trust is shaken, it's very difficult to get it back.
It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Look at us. Here we are, we're both babysitting Aaron. A year ago, I saw him as the center of the lies you trapped yourself in.
I'm glad that's over. And even Julie knows as soon as Holden gets back, he's going to be told the truth. It's going to be all out. And I'm never going to get myself into a situation like that again.
Not even protect somebody that you're crazy about?
No, not even that.
It's amazing how much you've realized and changed in the last year, you know that?
Thanks. Court, I think you're the one that inspired me.
Okay, come on, John, spill. What's this surprise dinner all about?
Go ahead.
I was hoping that the whole family could be here
I
this
know,
evening,
I
but
know.
we'll tell them tomorrow.
Yeah, so what is it? What is it? What is it?
I think I know what it is.
Oh.
Well, you should. You've been there enough times yourself.
Is that the pot calling the kettle black?
No, now wait a minute, enough. Okay, what John is trying to say is that next weekend we are going up to Foxwood Lodge to be married.
Hallelujah! Just in the nick of time.
Now, Ellie, that's not romantic.
Now, speaking of romance, I know I haven't told you officially, but I know that you've noticed that John and I are going to have a baby.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. I really do. Oh, Johnny, I bet you're just dumbfounded, huh?
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Dumbfounded.
Listen, you gotta come by Fashions, and I'm gonna get you a gorgeous dress.
Oh, now, wait. There's no need to get crazy about this. We're going to do it very simple. It's going to be Iva, myself, the kid, and the Justice of the Peace.
Are you going to take Aaron?
No, not Aaron, not that kid. This kid here. Leave Aaron with Emma and Lily.
Well, let's have a toast.
Okay.
All right, I'm really serious. Come by Fashions and let me get you the most exquisite, expensive outfit we can possibly. We'll charge it up to Johnny.
Oh, just
yeah,
ask
I like that.
first.
Oh,
Just
no,
ask.
My pleasure.
Hello, Kurt.
Vicky, hello.
Well, obviously you're celebrating. I don't want to interrupt. Just want to say hi. And, Kurt, can I steal a minute of your time before you leave?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Have fun.
Okay.
Your cue, baby.
Okay, my cue. Now, let's see. Yes, okay, I have it. Now I have it. I'm sure I don't have to tell my future brother-in-law, can you believe that? How lucky he is to marry into the Snyder clan. He's taught me everything I know about family. And I don't have to tell you both how lucky you are to have each other. I mean, you already have a beautiful baby, and you have another one on the way. So all I will say is this. Here's to John and Iva. May you always be as happy as you are tonight.
Oh,
Thank you, Kurt. That's beautiful.
Oh, no. Well, good evening, good evening.
Oh, I want to thank you for your very kind invitation to Mrs. Eldridge's birthday party. Lily will not be able to come. She's out of town. I don't think I can either.
Oh, well, that's a pity. Darling, I thought you'd be upstairs packing for the big move tomorrow.
Well, that can wait. Lucinda and I have some business to discuss.
Iva, has your mother heard anything further from the Freighters?
No. I'm gonna call Mama Lucinda when I'm done with my coffee, but I doubt we'll hear anything until tomorrow.
You guys on our way over had your glasses held in toast. What's the special occasion?
We're getting married next week.
Really? Well, congratulations. Good
Well,
luck.
thank you. Thank you.
I hope this marriage is more successful than the last
I
one.
knew you would.
I'm sure it will be. Anyway, don't tell Lily about it, any of this, because we're going to tell her and the rest of the family tomorrow, right, John?
Right. Well, you'll have to get on the phone long distance to tell Lily. Even as we speak, she's on her way to Zurich on some business for Worldwide.
Thanks again for dinner.
Oh, it's our pleasure, Aaron. And I hope you come back often. As you can see, my wife really appreciates a man with a big and good appetite.
I may never eat again. I want to thank you. I really enjoyed meeting Vince and Angie and their little baby.
I've got an idea. I know it's a little early, but if you don't have plans for Thanksgiving, come out here.
Yeah, you can meet Marcia's other brothers and sisters. They'll all be here with their families.
Thank you very much, but I don't want to intrude.
In this house, I promise, you're never intruding. But you have to promise not to eat for the whole week before. Huh?
Oh, my jacket. I need my jacket.
I hung it in a closet in the hall. But you know the way, right?
I
Go ahead.
remember.
He's a nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah, nice guy. I really feel sorry for him, though. I mean, I can't even imagine what it must be like. I mean, at his age, to have the whole first part of his life just wiped out.
Well, that's why I agreed to work with Dr. Sussman. We're writing his case together for a textbook.
Marcia, I know you take special interest in all your patients, but you've never brought one to the house before.
Well, I wanted Aaron to get out of the hospital, see firsthand what a family's all about.
That's what you told us, and I understand. I just hope you're not getting personally involved, because, sweetheart, where could it ever go?
Franny, I know that Barbara only kept this secret from you, right or wrong, because she didn't want to see your marriage wrecked the way our marriage was wrecked.
Well, that's very ironic to me, Hal. Because if she'd told me the truth 2 years ago when she gave birth to Jennifer and realized that Daryl had to be her father, I may have never married him. And gone through the hell that I'm going through right now, wondering if my own husband is capable of cold-blooded murder.
Hey, wait, Franny, come on. Don't have any proof of that yet. And that's why I'm here to help you find that out. Remember? Huh?
Right, I remember, and I'm very grateful.
With any luck, it won't be too long now that I'm working inside the base of the Harper operations. I can get access, perhaps, to their personal files. Oh, I still want you to speak to Gavin, though, if the warden okays it.
Yeah, right. Margot said that she was going to check out the woman that he supposedly bought the white robe for. Do you think she had any luck? Do you know?
Oh, no, she's got a lot on her mind right now. But I know the LAPD's on it.
Maybe I should ask Gavin about her when I see him.
No, bad move. No, we don't want to tell him so that he can then go ahead and tip her off. Okay. Have you heard anything about Candace Rogers?
No, Daryl says she's on some sort of extended vacation in Europe.
What, Franny?
I'm just wondering if his story about her is true. If he really is in Des Moines on business.
Well, Franny, I can promise you that Daryl wasn't in Des Moines last night. He was in a meeting in Chicago with Anthony Harper.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
I know I should have told everybody the truth long ago. Tom and Margot urged me to do so.
Tom and Margot know? Who else?
Hal, Gavin, Lisa. When I was in Zurich, I told Paul.
I don't understand why you went to all the trouble of convincing everyone that Gavin was Jennifer's father.
Because when Daryl confronted me about her over a year ago, it was the only thing I could think of to convince him otherwise.
Is that why you were going to marry Gavin? To keep your secret?
That was part of it.
Lord, I can't believe the lengths you went to.
Kim, I told you I was going to do anything to keep the truth from Franny so it didn't destroy her marriage like it did mine.
It's ironic, isn't it? I mean, this secret is what triggered Franny's doubts in me, made her susceptible to Gavin's lies, helped turn her against me.
I'm sorry that I've caused everyone so much pain. I didn't mean to hurt anybody, Kim. Do you think maybe you could help me convince Franny of this?
God.
I better get going.
And you. Bob and I have given you the benefit of the doubts from the very beginning, starting last summer when you asked us to marry Franny. You put her through that whirlwind courtship. You promised that you were going to spend the rest of your life making her happy.
I'm still trying to make good on that promise.
Well, pal, I got news for you. You're going to have a hard time doing that if you start your marriage keeping secrets from your wife. How do you expect to have a good marriage if you don't have trust, if you don't have honesty?
Kim, I swear, I wanted to go to Franny with this the minute Barbara confirmed what Gavin had told me, but then she got this letter from Gavin.
I am talking about Rome. I am talking about Rome. You should have told Franny you had an affair with her sister before you asked her to marry you.
Barbara begged me not to.
You know the way you two shift blame back and forth. It is no wonder Franny can't tell who to believe or what to believe.
Kim, I know you're upset. I don't blame you for being upset about this. I'm asking you, please try and get past that anger and help me win Franny's trust back. You know, in spite of everything that has happened, I believe we were meant for each other. That I think I can give her that wonderful life that I promised her the day we got married.
And I'm just glad that I wasn't in the office when Anthony met with Daryl. Otherwise, he might have blown my cover, and I wouldn't have been around to tell you or anybody else about it.
So what exactly did Vicky and Anthony say about Daryl?
Unfortunately, nothing really specific. Just that Vicky had something to do with Anthony's original business with Daryl. And then Anthony told her that Gavin was going to make it, and then Vicky piped up with how she hoped that Arthur wasn't going to be in danger again.
Which could be true if Gavin is telling the truth and Daryl and Arthur framed him for the murders.
Well, he didn't seem to want to talk about it. He got a little bit rough with her and then sent her on her way to Oakdale real quick.
There's just something about the woman that gives me the creeps. She always has. Like the day that she just happened to show up at the house and was so friendly with George Jessup. I mean, that's another thing. Why would Jessup lie to Daryl about seeing the woman in white down by the pool house the night that Daryl left for the cabin? There's so many unanswered questions, things that just don't make sense.
Well, I may get some answers about Jessup soon. He's one of our new drivers.
Well, I knew he had driven for Vicky, but he told Tom and Margot that he quit once he found out about the Harper's reputation.
Well, I seem to get over it pretty quick. Hey, you're shivering. You want to get some coffee, huh?
No, let me get it. It'll be safer.
Oh, okay. It's just down the hall, 6 or 7 doors on the right. Okay. Hey, Fran. I'm sorry I couldn't give you better news.
Don't be. You know, you're the only one who can get to the truth for me now. I'll be back.
Conked out. I read him, "Good night, Moon."
You're so good with him, Andy.
I've had a lot of practice. Not just with him. Carrie, Chris.
I so envy you're having such a big family. You're gonna be a great father.
You know, something's going to be a new addition to the family, too. Dad and Iva next February. Little brother or sister for Aaron.
And you too, you're gonna have a little half-brother or sister.
Oh. They're keeping it a secret, though. Of course, she's not going to be able to keep it a secret for very much longer.
You know, I'm surprised they're not married.
I think that Holden's disappearance has a lot to do with that. Dad and Iva want to tell him and Lily the truth about Aaron first.
I can understand that.
Court, there's going to be a lot of fallout when the truth is finally out.
Of course. But you're gonna be out from underneath it.
How's the studying going?
Not very well. Honestly, I can't. My concentration shot ever since you told me about Franny and Daryl. I can't believe that her trust could be shaken so much that she could believe her husband capable of murder.
Well, I'm just hoping that Daryl can prove to her that she's wrong. And they'll find a way to get back to each other.
Well, so there you are.
You're looking very well this evening, Lisa, if I say so myself.
Well, thank you, Lucinda. You look quite lovely yourself. And I'm so surprised with these late-night hours you've been keeping. Tell me something. Is it customary to always take your handsome young executives out for a nightcap?
Depends upon the circumstances. Depends upon how handsome and young they are.
I remember your late-night meetings with Craig Montgomery.
You remember them. Yeah. Now, what is this?
I'll get to the point. I'll get to the point. The point is, I wish you'd find yourself a life outside your business. Because Scott is very young, and he needs to be with women his own age.
Funny. It's a funny thing. I was telling him exactly the same thing tonight. Exactly the same thing. This is all his idea.
Well, he didn't have to twist your arm too hard, I would imagine.
Oh, actually, he did. Ask him. Go and ask him yourself if you two are still communicating with him, moving out from an overly protective mother who wasn't there when he really needed a mother. After this conversation, I'm not surprised he's moving on.
I'm sorry. Going so many times to the ladies' room, I guess it's being pregnant, I suppose.
No, it's quite understandable. We're going to do an amnio, you know, so we'll see the child on the scope for the first time.
Man, that must be incredible. I missed out on that first 2 kids, but maybe Ellie will give me another shot at fatherhood.
Did you reach Emma?
Hi. Yeah, I did, and they haven't heard from the freighter yet, but Hutch and Meg are on their way to Waco. Apparently, Woody has had an accident, but he's okay.
Oh, what about Meg?
Meg, well, Mama said that she just wanted to be with Josh, but just between us, I think she was uncomfortable being around you because you're pregnant. No one knows this, but she tried in vitro and it didn't work.
Oh, poor Meg.
That's tough, not being able to have kids when you want to.
Oh, there you are. Got another question for you.
Yeah, maybe I'm not going to answer it, though.
I'll take my chances. You were talking before to Iva about a radio message. What was that?
Oh, that. Oh, well, Mrs. Snyder sent a radio message to the freighter where Holden is shipping out. I don't like to be the voice of discouragement, but I can't imagine somebody who's hiding suddenly going to the captain and confessing all and coming home.
Well, I don't understand any of it. How Holden could leave a young, beautiful wife who obviously adores him the way Lily does.
I think so.
Scrumptious.
Good. John, please, may I have a word with you?
Sure.
Have you told Tom and Margot about your plans yet?
Tomorrow I'm going to tell him.
I feel so helpless. I really do. There's nothing we can do except wait until those tests come through. Nothing we can do but pray that they'll be negative.
So my hands are completely tied. Don't you have any idea when Candace or Darryl will be back?
Candace hasn't called or left any word. Charles DeWitt did call, say that Darryl had been in Des Moines in some meetings and he's on his way back.
Well,
So that's all I know.
anyway.
All right?
Yeah.
See you later.
Hi, Kurt. John. Hi, honey. It's Anthony Harper.
I know. Thank goodness Hal is out of town. Darling, what is wrong? Something happened, I can tell.
I told Kim about Jennifer, and then Darryl showed up. She was not very understanding.
Boy, it has been a bad night all around. Lucy is getting her claws into my son, Scott.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. She used to spend day and night here with Kirk Anderson, remember?
I have plenty to worry about. I found a little note that he had written to her in the wastebasket. I know I shouldn't have read it, but I couldn't help myself.
Well, what did it say?
Well, he said that he thanked her for last night, and it was signed with love and respect.
Hello, Barbara.
Hello.
Stop to say goodnight.
Well, good night. I'll see you later upstairs.
Scott has persuaded me to change my mind and change my schedule. I'll see you tomorrow night at the party. Good night.
Good night.
As I said, it's been a bad night all around.
Thank you.
It's nice to see Andy and Courtney back together again, like old times, huh?
Well, look who got up when Uncle Kirky took
Now
a
listen,
little
this
peek.
boy has been sleeping through for months during the evening, so what did you do?
Well, he had to show me how this hammer worked. I don't know, and so I had to pick him up. You know, he's too cute to
The
resist.
only thing that's going to get him to sleep again is a bottle. Let's go.
Can I give it to him?
You woke him up. You're going to feed him. Let's go.
Oh, Ellie, you know, you can really tell how much he wants a baby.
I know, Iva. I wish I felt that way, too, but I don't. I was trying to explain this to Meg the other night. I am not ready for that kind of responsibility, not right now.
Well, you know, if it's your own baby, maybe you'll feel differently, huh?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
what if I don't? Iva, I honestly believe that people should not have a child unless it's wanted 1,000% by both parents. Besides, I was up front with Kirk before we got married. If he wanted to have a baby this soon and this bad, then he should have married someone else. Can we change the subject, please?
Okay, now that we got the champ here, one more toast, all right? To Aaron, who's going to have not only a new daddy, but a brother or a sister come February. You are one lucky guy. Here's to you.
Oh, yes, yes. He was having a nightcap with Lucy. Oh, Julie, honestly, there's nothing I can say to Scott that will change his mind. I mean, he can't even listen to me on this subject. Have you a suggestion?
I didn't know you were coming to Oakdale.
Well, I had a last-minute emergency to take care of. I'm sure you know how that is.
Well, am I glad to see you. I haven't been able to get anything done with you and Candace both gone.
I'll be at Walsh tomorrow, okay? Excuse me.
Hi. I Here, you and Barbara were over at Kim's tonight.
Yeah, I went by there looking for Franny. Kim said she didn't know where she was going. I thought maybe you'd have an idea.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, you always wanted me to come clean with Franny about Barbara, and now that I have, it looks like it's going to cost me my marriage. Susan, I got to make a call.
It seemed like the rain would never stop. I mean, I could feel the dampness in my bones. For the first time since my doctor said I had a touch of arthritis.
He had some pain, so we called the doctor, and he recommended extra-strength Tylenol.
That's right.
With all the choices for your arthritis pain, well, I was surprised.
Well, the Tylenol worked. The pain cleared up.
A lot sooner than the weather.
Is it? Yeah, right. Finish that.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Thanks for driving me home.
No problem. I knew you could manage it on your own. Not yet, anyway.
Aaron, you were very quiet on the way back to the city.
I kept thinking about Joey, Angie, and Vince.
You were very good with little Joey.
I just can't stop thinking that maybe if I am married, that I don't have children out there of my own.
Aaron, I know this is very difficult for you not knowing, but one day we will find out sooner or later. Meantime, we keep on working, so you'll be ready when that happens. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
I'm glad you've had a nightcap with me.
Yes, I am too. I'm feeling better. Your mother disapproves.
Well, I don't need Lisa's approval to take you out for a drink. Or to invite you to a party. I'm glad you changed your mind about my grandmother's birthday party. You know, I had the feeling...
Yeah?
This is personal.
Oh.
Should we
Forget it. Sure.
That you were a little shaken when John told you he was going to marry Iva.
Oh, no. He's got to marry Iva. She's big with his child. No, I don't give a damn.
Then I guess I was mistaken. So I'll see you in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
At the office in my business suit with my business briefcase? Good night.
I can't believe the lengths you were willing to go to protect your secret.
Only because I love Franny. I was afraid the truth would destroy her marriage the way it did mine.
I don't buy this garbage about you loving me too much to tell me you slept with my husband and had a child with him. I'm amazed that Hal has anything to do with you now that he knows the truth.
Franny is going to feel very angry and very betrayed, but that's something that she has to go through before she can forgive you. And I think that she loves you, and I think she will.
I just wish that somehow you could be here with me when she hears it. You're the only one who understands enough to help her through it. Yes, room 18, please. Should I get it?
It's probably just the wrong number. Ignore it. Well, I better get going. Before I go, Franny, I want you to promise me that you will not tell anybody what I just told you. Not Tom, not Margot, and especially not Daryl. Right. And I want you to promise me that you'll think about the Barbara situation, okay?
All right, but only because I'm so grateful for everything that you're doing for me. Okay. I want you to promise me something. That you're not going to put yourself in any more danger to get me the information that I need.
Now, you're beginning to sound like your sister.
Al, I mean it.
Okay. I'll be in touch again when it's safe. I want you to stay here until I'm gone, just in case, all right?
You worry too much, Julius. I keep telling you, Gleason checked out. I would never have suggested the promotion otherwise. Besides, I've worked closely with him since he first came on as a driver. Oh. I should have known it was Jessup who told you that. He's such an old woman. Remember the grief he put us through with that Carolyn Crawford thing? Look. He told me he remembered Gleason from somewhere too, but then keep checking, Julius. If it'll make you feel better. All right, see you tomorrow.
Anthony, I didn't want to say anything in front of Vicky. But like I told you last night in your office, I want that damn negative back. No matter what it costs. You understand?
Monday, Danny and Cricket play the incriminating tape, and the evidence is loud and clear. But is anybody listening? Well, you better be watching Monday on The Young and the Restless.
Children's Clothes by Good Lad of Philadelphia. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.